Hang gliding is the closest a human being can get to the freedom that a bird feels, soaring the rising air currents across the sky. I'm Tim Swate. I'm an aerospace engineer and a hang glider pilot. Hang gliding is something I'm passionate about and want to share with as many people as possible. That's why I've launched this campaign, to secure the future of the UK's only hang glider manufacturer, and I've teamed up with instructors from across the country so you too can give it a go. Avian was founded nearly 30 years ago by Steve Elkins. He's now decided that the time has come for a change. When he asked me if I was interested in taking on the business, my initial reaction was, hell yeah! It's an opportunity to apply my engineering skills to an activity I'm passionate about. I will continue to handcraft each glider here in the Peak District in the UK. To make a success of it, I need the support of fellow pilots, and also the not yet pilots. I've had a passion for aviation for as long as I can remember. When I was growing up, most kids were watching Ghostbusters or Batman, but I was watching Dam Busters. Barnes Wallis, the inventor of the bouncing bomb, and R.J. Mitchell, the designer of the Spitfire, were my childhood heroes. I built radio-controlled model planes and designed a few of my own too. That's 12-year-old me there, flying my first model with my dad. As I grew up, I studied aerospace engineering at university and then on to a PhD. Eventually I got a job in a research institute working for companies like Boeing and Rolls-Royce, helping them to make their manufacturing processes more efficient. However, being a small cog in the machine, making incremental improvements to the engineering of large airliners, didn't satisfy my dreams of the golden age of aviation. Airliners aren't really proper flying. I still had the desire to really fly. I first tried hang gliding in 2013, and from the first few hops, skimming a few inches off the ground on the nursery slope, I instantly realised that it was what I dreamed of. Hang gliding started in the 1970s, with brave would-be pilots teaching themselves to fly on homemade contraptions of bamboo poles and polythene sheets. Nowadays the teaching is progressive and professional, from running down the nursery slope to small hops, which build up to bigger flights until the first soaring ones. It's also possible for anyone to fly tandem with a professional pilot. I've teamed up with professional and highly qualified instructors across the country so you too can have this experience. The equipment's come on too. Modern hang gliders are now sleek, beautifully engineered machines, none more so than Avians, and the rewards I'm offering in this campaign will help you treat yourself to one. It's the purest, most free form of flight. You just move your body to turn, dive and swoop the glider. With skill and experience, you can ride the air currents to stay in the air as long as you like and fly 100 miles or more. There's also great camaraderie amongst pilots. Everyone recognises the fact we share the same passion. When I first started flying, the help and advice I got from my fellow pilots was fantastic, and now I'm able to read the sky and fly cross country too. I've not made any 100-mile flights yet, but I've had some stunning experiences, climbing up above the summits in the French Alps, circling with vultures in Spain, or flying past rock climbers here in the Peak District. We live in a different age now to when hang gliding started in the 70s, or when Avian was founded in the 80s. But the dream of aviation is still the same as it was then. Pick up your wing, take a few steps down the hill, and let it lift you into a different world. I believe I'm the right person to take Avian forwards for another 30 years, but I need some fellow pilots to join me on the journey. I believe that the future of Avian rests in being part of the hang gliding community. That's why I've launched this crowdfunding campaign. Instead of paying interest to bankers, I'd rather pay discounts to pilots. So please take a look at this page. Whether you're already a qualified pilot looking for your next wing, or are seeing this for the first time and want to give it a go, there's something here for you. I really appreciate your support. Thank you.